a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
All righty, before we get to the no-name TV game, once again, if you missed Bailey in the studio, amazing, but you can still contribute. Text KRBE.
Those letters.
51555.
Yep, all day long we're doing Bailey Day, so you're going to hear more about Bailey and her retirement with Sam, and then Audrey Rose, and then Kevin and Audrey. All day long is Bailey Day. The donation number on text is 51555, and you're going to text KRBE in the text field, and that's how you can donate
somebody
some money.
just text, I just donated $50. I wish I could have done more. What do you mean?
Oh, that's a
$50 is
lot.
great.
Thank you so much.
Freaking awesome.
Positive Play program.
We'd be
Fantastic.
happy for $1, $5. If everybody listening contributed something.
If it's just $1, we could raise $1 million.
Yes.
Exactly
right there.
So 51555, text KRBE in the text field. It goes to the Positive Play program to help Texas Children's Hospital fund more facility animals like Bailey, who comfort and console patients in all facets of the hospital.
Like I said, share the Instagram or KRB socials.
Oh, yeah.
Share a podcast. Maybe you got friends that don't listen to us, but they love animals and they love Texas Children.
They want to know about this.
Something you just said really struck a chord with me. Never feel guilty about donating anything. You're doing something good.
Donation's
so
a donation.
don't ever feel bad about that whatsoever. If it's $1, that's fine. We'll take it.
Positive Play program at Texas Children's Hospital, raising money all day on Bailey Day.
It's the No Name TV. It's the No Name, and it's lame. It's the No Name TV. Roula Ryan are trying to win, and I'm blah, 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 blah.
All right.
KRBE.
The
Okay.
No Name TV
Same
game.
concept as the movie game, but we're just doing shows. TV shows, and they could be from any era. They could be streaming. They could be classic network television
we cannot
shows,
say
anything.
the names of the characters. We cannot say the names of the actors playing the characters. We cannot say names inside the show, but we can say what network it's on because there's too many to count now, and it's too
Streaming.
confusing.
You can say
We
streaming
can say
as well.
Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, NBC, ABC,
Pretty much everything
CBS,
streams now.
HBO.
We got to make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
Like it debuted on Fox. You know, that you could
Streaming on Hulu now.
That's fine.
So here's what we're doing. We have Imagine Dragon tickets for the winner of this game. They're going to be at the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion September the 6th. We've got 4 contestants on the line. Jennifer's playing along with me. Carmen is playing along with Eric. Karina is playing along with Special K. And Tanaya is playing along with Ryan. We are going to try to get our contestants to guess the names of the TV shows that we are describing to them without saying any main names.
You can always say pass.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Especially if you don't know the show.
Now, Ryan, you're going to go first. Pick a number between 1 and 4. I have 8.
4 stacks.
I have
Okay.
4 stacks of 8 TV shows. That way it's fair. I just grabbed a bunch, put them in the pile. So what number do you
Yeah,
want?
because Ron be going through them.
Stack
One.
number
Okay.
1. Stack
Right,
number
Roula.
1. Okay, so Ryan is going to be
You want
shown.
Ahmad to do it? It's closer to him.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, Ahmad
I
can.
don't like doing it for him. He's snappy.
Well,
Okay,
you got to do it quickly.
here's
wanted to make sure we could see it.
Ryan does not see the names of the TV shows. Let me get to Tanaya on the line.
We call him a turtle. He's snappy.
713-390-KRBE. By the way, Tanaya, can you hear us? Am I saying your name, Ryan? Is it Tanaya or Tanaya? Hello,
Uh-oh.
line 4.
Not this
Oh, God,
problem
tell me
again.
it's
It's working.
Please, God.
It's working now.
Is it working? Tanaya.
Tanea.
Tanea.
Okay, great. Tanea, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Are you ready to try and win the No Name TV game?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So if you have no clue, just say pass, and
Then
we'll
you
try
gotta
and
come
get as
back around
many of
to it.
these. We have
How many are in
60
the stack?
seconds.
How many are in the stack?
It should be 8.
8. Okay, so let's see best out of 8. Okay, are you
If I miscounted,
ready?
just let me know. I'll throw another one on there for you.
All right, Tanea, here we
60
go.
seconds,
I'm not
right?
to keep your eye
Tell me
on it because I can't see what the.
Yeah, if I accidentally say a word, then
Gotcha.
let me know.
60
Okay.
seconds, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Tell
Ready?
me when.
Oh, whenever you're ready, you say go.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's a reality show. It started on the E! Network, and it's about sisters and their mother. And
Kardashians.
yes,
Keep it up with the Kardashians.
yes.
Next one.
It's like it's a show on Netflix. It's like Twilight Zone type show. Pass. Oh, this is a comedy. It started on Fox and then it was resurrected on Netflix. And it's about a family and they're trying to.
Modern Family.
Their family. Oh, pass. They're never going to get that one. I don't even never seen that. So go.
Oh no.
Oh, this is the first show it debuted on Netflix where they dropped the entire season all at once. The lead actor was fired from the show because he was a creepy pervo, and
Wow.
No.
Next one.
I've never seen that show.
Oh my gosh.
This is a spy show, and it started on Showtime.
Time.
We got nothing.
Keeping up with the Kardashians. Revenge and Scandal.
I've never seen those shows.
But you at least know what they're about. Revenge.
Just go.
Oh, I should have said
do
on
this on
Tuesdays at
Tuesdays at
7. Yeah, that would have been the way to
Arrested
play.
That would've been
Development.
good.
Arrested
Tanea
Development
the one
is the
with
Bluth family.
Fox to
What was the other one that we
Black
got stuck?
Mirror.
Black Mirror is
That's
really
hard.
hard.
That's a good
one.
Not a lot of people have seen that.
By the way,
Okay.
somebody just donated $500 for Bailey. So they said, "Time for you to match me, Ryan."
I did it.
All right.
Bam, I did it.
Okay, 51555, by the way, while we play this game, you text KRB to that for
And
Bailey Day.
My player dropped, so
Is that what
Somebody
you're
wants
playing?
if you want
Call
to play,
in.
go ahead, call in right now. And
713-390 KRB.
And if you're getting static on your radio, that's cause of the sun rising and screwing up our FM.
we're
so
not playing Tahana music.
maybe a
No.
little bit, but you can just use the app or use iHeart. One of those things to
All
get
right,
us.
Roula,
Okay,
what do you
so
want?
1 point for Ryan, and we don't know how this can go. That
Do you
might
want-
win the game.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
I'm going to go with 3
All right.
or 2. No, okay, whatever. 3. I don't know.
Okay, 3.
Whatever
Okay.
you want me to do. I don't know. Okay.
Kevin, can you keep track of the points?
Yes.
So Jennifer, can you hear me? Hi, it's Roula. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we just want to get more than 1, but we got to get more than that so we can try and win the game for Imagine Dragon
If you
tickets.
get more than 1, Ryan's out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just see what
I
happens.
got a
Sounds
feeling
very
we'll be out.
difficult. Sounds very difficult.
I know I had confidence before, but after hearing those ones, I was like, dang, okay.
I heard you, Jennifer. It's
Remember,
just-
these are shows that could be from the 70s all the way up till
and there's
today.
shows
Today.
that there are so many shows I don't know, so I'll just see where it goes. I'll pass if I don't know.
Let's
it.
get
Okay,
this
here we go.
going.
Jennifer, No Name Movie Game starts now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, this is a high school movie that was on Fox, and like there was a football player that sings. And say it again. Oh, I thought you said
I don't know.
It's a
Pass.
whole high school. It's like, okay, we'll just pass. Okay, this is an Amazon Prime series. It's set like in the 50s where there's a happy housewife whose husband wants to be the stand-up comic, but she ends up being the stand-up comic, and it's amazing. She has this amazing career as a stand-up comic. Okay, you don't
Oh,
know.
freaking Fiddlesticks. I don't know this one either.
Okay, pass. This one I don't know. This one no.
Oh, I love
Pass
that
that one.
show.
Okay, this was a show from the 80s on NBC. It was a TV show about an alien that lives with a family. He has a 3-letter name. It is an alien that lives with a family in the 80s on NBC.
What, the E.T.? Okay.
No, 3-letter name. Pass. This is also the next one is a TV show. I think it was on ABC in the 70s. There's a very famous stand-up comedian that started on this TV show. It's this person with this person. It was a guy and it was a girl, and he's an alien, but he lives on Earth now, and all these funny
Say nanu,
things. Can you say that? Nanu nanu? I don't
You're
think you can
cheating,
say that.
Eric. That's not fair.
No.
Time.
You got 0. Nanu,
It
nanu.
was Mork and Mindy.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's not your fault. That was me. That was so me. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it was
he
Alf.
traveled in an egg.
It was
he sat
Alf.
on his face.
It was Alf. It was Mork and Mindy. It was the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
She got 0.
And it was Glee.
got 0.
And it was Glee.
Kevin, you and I might have a chance now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Hey,
no
I never
point.
thought I'd be in the lead with 1.
Glee. Yeah.
Glee.
Oh,
Singing
Jennifer,
musical
no
high
points.
school.
We're out. Okay, have a good day,
Yes, I
Jennifer.
watched
Thank you.
that too.
I know.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you for trying. Okay, next person is up. Karina for Special K. Let's see if they can get more than 1. Karina, are you ready to go for the No Name TV game?
Is someone going to keep track?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
All right, Karina.
Not too hard. There's only one
you just
point.
have to get more than 1.
Get more than 1. Well, that's for the last person. You want to get as many as you
Get 2
can.
maybe if you want to try and beat out
Maybe,
Eric and his
yeah.
contestant. We don't know.
Kevin, 1 or 2?
2.
Okay.
All right, here we go. No Name TV game. You can say the names of the networks. You cannot say any character names, things like that. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Special K, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's the richest zip code in California, and it has a zip code.
Beverly Hills 90210?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not east. What's the opposite of east?
West?
Okay, and this was the Earth is the whole. Nope, skip that one. Okay, this is about a guy who is helping a drug dealer sell his coke in.
Breaking Bad?
No, he's selling it up in the mountains on a lake.
Oh, Yellowstone?
No. We'll just go on the next one. When you go to the beach and you ride the rides, you go up to this thing that you walk on. You walk on this up again.
Here?
Okay, what's another word for that is a...
His strategy's
He
taking too
said
long.
walk, though. I don't think that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No, you can't do that one.
Next one,
Okay,
pass.
this is what's the opposite of night?
Day?
Oh, no. Right? No, never mind. Fine.
What this is.
time.
It's what this is.
We're
The
tied
morning
at
show.
one.
It's what this is. We're tied at one.
Okay, Eric, all you got to do is get 2 to win the game.
Okay, yeah.
It was Westworld, Ozark, and Boardwalk Empire. The last one was Morning Show.
Kevin, your
Yeah, the morning
strategy would be
show.
really good if we were playing like a long form game.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You know, he's trying it. I mean, you know,
I
world,
applaud him. He was
world.
trying
the night
something.
and day thing.
That's what you wasted too much time.
Eric, you have Ann on line 5.
Okay, here we
Okay.
go. Ann, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Morning, y'all.
Hey, Ann, we got to get this going. So if you are stuck, just say pass.
For Imagine Dragon
Okay.
tickets, all you need is 2 points to win this game with Eric.
Ugh.
He cannot describe anything outside of what network the show aired on. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
This show is big in the 80s that just came back this year. They go back in time and he takes the body of other people.
Pass.
Okay. This one, it was a prison show
What network?
on
Orange is
HBO.
the New Black?
HBO prison show with little guys in it. And it's like
pass.
the wizard,
She said pass.
the wizard of.
Oz?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. You got a point. Here we go.
These 2 guys, the 2 teenagers, they watch videos and they.
What network?
On MTV.
Beavis and Butthead.
And you just won the game.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
A last minute player.
That's right.
Yeah.
Last minute player.
I'm on 2.
Okay.
It's nice. I like how Eric and Rolla give each other clues.
What's the opposite of night? Day. That
Yeah.
was so funny.
I know, because he's saying morning. He was trying to get her to say morning, so he said the morning show. Anyway, that was painful, but wow, look at that.
Wow.
And you're the winner. Enjoy Imagine Dragons, September 6th, Cynthia Woods Digital Pavilion. We'll get your information off the air. Can we just try one more, see if Sam could get one? Because this is so difficult. Why is this so difficult? None of us got points. None of us got points.
These are
She
hard
doesn't watch
TV shows.
TV though that much. She watches football.
It's not Love is Blind.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
It's all
coming
gotta
up
be
next, we got to
reality.
talk about this dangerous dating girl on TikTok. That's what we've been talking about all morning long. There was a girl on TikTok that had a complaint on a date, and the complaint that she posts is very dangerous for other girls in the future who are dating guys who watch this girl's video and think what she wants is the truth.
So this is a terrible message.
So we have to bring it to the forefront as a public service. Like, don't do this and don't listen to this girl. We'll let you hear it next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. Behind the scenes, we're still all fawning over Bailey, the comfort dog that is at Texas Children's Hospital. And all day long, all the
It's
jocks.
Bailey Day.
We're all celebrating Bailey. So right now, I'd like to remind people the text number, text 51555. Text KRBE to that number and just make a donation. If every KRBE listener donated $1, we'd have $1 million.
That's right.
Let's
Over
do
$1
it.
million because KRBE is honoring Bailey's service to the patients and the families of Texas Children's Hospital. As her career has come to an end, she is being retired. The average facility animal for Texas Children's, the working life of that animal is about 5 to 7 years, and Bailey has served almost 7. So it's time for her to rest. And she's done so much for so many. We had a
So
beautiful
sweet.
call from Crystal earlier this morning. Her 5-year-old nephew is forever 5. He had brain cancer and knew Bailey and Elsa, one of the other facility animals,
Who's
very
retiring
well.
too? They said.
Yeah,
Yes,
but the
Elsa's
time that
retired
that
too.
child had was made so much sweeter by Bailey.
Yes, so go to 51555. That's the number. Text KRBE to 51555 to donate. It'll give you the prompts there to donate. Now it's time for this dangerous dater audio. When I saw it, was Eric sent it to me, and I was like, this girl is dangerous. I cannot.
I'm hoping she's just doing it for clicks.
Like, I hope she's faking this, but if there's a real girl that actually thinks this way, it's messing it up for
How
so
old
many
would you
other
say
girls
this
in the
girl
future.
is?
She looks
Early
like
20s.
22.
Okay.
She's early
She's like
20s.
even my daughter's age range then.
So I didn't hear the clip you gave Sam, but it's just the whole thing. I don't think
I just wanted to put the clip in.
Just play the clip. This girl's on
There's no
TikTok
cursing,
talking
she
about a
doesn't
date
curse.
that went not her way.
Because I didn't preview it.
A date that went not her way. Here
We're
we
gonna
go.
risk
If
it
she does
all.
curse, then we'll find out. And we'll
That should have been an inside your head thought, Sam.
I like to live life wildly.
Here we go. Let's
I
go.
am the problem. I went on a date with this guy and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you gay? Like, what? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna sleep with him. I feel ugly.
I roll.
What?
I roll.
What?
I roll. Dangerous dater, right, Kev?
Is this dangerous?
Yeah. She just wants the satisfaction of being wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to give it to him.
And what does that say, Sam?
How
That totally
narcissistic
screws
and
up
egotistical.
this game for every other woman who actually means no. So a man, like say a 16-year-old boy sees her video
Yeah.
and is like, okay, so basically if she says I'm not going to sleep with you, then you still want
No
me to
means-
try it. And if she's drunk or this or that or this is a dangerous lane she has
Because
paved.
no means no. No does not mean yes.
No
Maybe.
does not mean, well, I'm going to test
No
you and
means no.
see if
No,
I can
no.
arouse you.
In your head, though, you don't, because remember that girl, my friend Veronica,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
her and I were really good friends, and she'd spend the night at my house, like when she'd fly in from New York. Mm-hmm. This is when I was single.
When he was single, yeah.
And would lay in the same bed, sleep together, but not sleep together.
Yeah.
The only thing we did was like put our hand, I'm like, hey, let's play this game. You put your hand up, and who can keep it up the longest?
Like a radio game.
She was really attractive too. And,
Yes.
and what was she wearing when she slept by your
Like
side?
a little tidy.
Yeah,
Teddy.
Teddy.
A tight
So she was wearing,
Tight, it was
she's
tight.
wearing
Lingerie.
lingerie, sleeping in bed with you.
But I just didn't want to make a move. Then,
That's because you're a respectful guy.
And y'all were not dating. This
No,
was not somebody you had a romantic
we're friends, but,
relationship
like-
with. It was
Yeah,
your
you didn't
you're
want to mess that
respectful.
up.
friend girl. It was a
So-
friend girl.
she never said like, yeah, I'm not going to sleep with you. Wasn't it? We didn't even bring that
Right.
up.
Never came up.
You probably could have tried, and then she would have told you yes or no.
And there's another girl, the one I
Correct.
brought on the vacation. Mm-hmm.
When Eric and
I remember that
Eric met
very
his
well.
wife on vacation with me and
respect
Ryan
women.
and our families, we were doing a huge radio trip, and we were supposed to bring a guest. Well, my guest was one of my sisters. Then my other sister and her best friend bought in, so the four of us have a girls' trip. That friend is now Eric's wife that he met on that trip when he had brought another girl on the trip.
So the
'cause
girl
he had a guest.
he brought on the trip, basically, I was still married at the time, so my wife and I basically had to entertain her the whole trip
Yeah,
because
look at
Eric
you.
ditched her.
I left her, but we were in the same bed. That, like before I met my now wife, I was with that girl. And I didn't do anything, and she
And
probably
she was
expected it.
attractive.
She's probably like, "Wait, you just paid for a free trip? You paid for everything
yeah,
for me?"
because you invited
That's
this
because
girl.
you're respectful.
But then when
But-
guys hear this
Well,
stuff,
Sam, on
he
this-
didn't go into this trip with expectations
I mean, I was
that there
hoping
had to be
though.
something.
But on
But I
this
was kinda
trip, though,
hoping
let's
for-
Oh,
be
you
clear.
were.
The girl that he invited,
Yeah.
of course,
Oh.
said yes because it could have been a romantic trip. Why
Right.
else? She did not say to him, I'll go on this trip with you, Eric, but we're not doing anything. No, she goes, oh my gosh, you want to take me to Punta
Hey,
Cana?
that's a good question.
Let's go. She was game
Yeah.
for being romantic with Eric,
If
and
you-
Eric was game for
but I
being
was
romantic
so
with her.
dumb. I guess I was just a wimp. But then when you hear, but if I was a kid and I heard this, I'd be
Yes,
like, "Oh,
if you're a
am I supposed to make a
16-year-old
move
or
then?"
18-year-old or 22-year-old guy, and you hear this girl who's offended that the man that she said, I am not sleeping with you, so don't even try, didn't hit on her as they were in bed together, that messes it up for everybody else. Because girls that truly do not want to be messed with are going to be now compromised because the guy's going to, what about that girl I saw on TikTok? She actually wants me to hit on her, right? Let me just
So
try.
you put yourself in a bad position though to go to someone's house, like say it's a first date or two, and you're going to their home. I mean, that could be dangerous.
I
I'd
would-
It
hate-
can be dangerous, but sometimes you don't
Absolutely.
I'd hate
realize
for my
it.
kid to
I
go
wouldn't
do
want-
that.
No.
Yes, when I was 23 years old, I went to a guy's apartment that I didn't feel like we had a romantic thing, but he had said, like, you know, do you want to see? I was out of town. I was visiting my sister. It was a friend of a friend of a friend, and I didn't know the area. So he's like, you want to go to my apartment and we can see blah, blah, blah. I said, sure. If this guy in his head was saying, let me go to the apartment with this girl so we can get it on, that actually never happened because I just was being really innocent. Like, okay, let's go to your apartment and see the view of New York City or whatever because he lived in Queens. He did not try anything on me, and I did not make a move either.
Yeah.
And it was like a platonic dinner date of a friend of a friend of a friend that was just giving me something to do
But
that
some
night.
creep could put something in your
But
drink.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
I could have
roofie.
absolutely been compromised
That stuff happens
or
every
violated
day.
because I
Yeah.
went to this guy's apartment.
Yes.
People would say, well, you're the one that went. Y'all went on this date. Did you have
Yes.
drinks?
Well, that
What did you
doesn't
think was
mean
going to
you
happen in his
deserve to be
apartment?
raped. I mean, my
well,
God.
exactly right. But that's
I
what I'm
feel
saying.
like
This
you
girl's
should
audio
have
is
that
dangerous.
mindset, though. What you just said, in the sense of like what could happen, that you can't just believe that all these guys are going to be okay, and females. I mean, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to think
take
negative?
advantage, but
I feel like thinking negative has helped me in life.
I think you should 100%.
I don't think it's negative. I think it's being
aware.
practical.
Or thinking of the worst case scenarios because it keeps me from.
Yeah.
You have to be prepared in this life.
Yes, I think that's a great way to explain it.
And let me ask you, Roula and Sam, because, say you were in a situation like that where a guy in your single days, a guy had asked you to go on a tropical vacation. You know there's going to be one room. Are you, by agreeing to go with him, are you pretty much
like that girl that went with me?
In your mindset, are you thinking, something's going to happen?
And we flirted,
If you like that guy, it's your prerogative. I got a
No,
friend.
I understand, but would you go with a guy on
that
a
I
tropical
wasn't attracted to at all?
No. Would you go on a vacation with just a friend to a tropical vacation where you know you're going to be sharing a bed together? If
depends
all you
on
wanted to be was friends.
It depends on my relationship with that guy. If I had zero interest romantically with this guy,
Would you even go
and
on
we
the
had
trip?
to share the same room, I would not go on the trip because the expectation is too much, or I don't want to be put in that position.
Right.
I have a very close friend when I was living on the East Coast who got invited on a trip with a guy who definitely wanted romance with her, and she did not want anything to do with him, but she wanted to go on the trip. And he was like, well, I have this free trip. You want to come with me? And she goes, listen, if I go on this trip, I'm just going to tell you right now, we're not doing anything, but there's only one room. So unless you want to pay for me to go to another room, or I'm not paying for
Well, that's
myself.
good.
I can't
Everybody's
afford this
upfront
trip.
about it.
Yeah,
but I really want to go on this trip. Well, that guy ended up being so lusting for her, and she had already set the line in the sand. Yeah. Y'all, it was like, you're not even believe what I'm going to tell you. This poor guy had been clean and sober for like 6 years, and the lust he had for this girl drove him to drink because she was like, "No, we're not doing anything."
He thought he could win her
and
over
he
when
just
she
went
got
to the
there.
bar to waste time because he was just so overwrought with attraction to her, and he couldn't even be in the room. He could not even be in the room. And I said, "It's not your fault. Why didn't you get another room?" He could have gone another room and not been tempted by you.
So it was like an unrequited love. Like he really.
This guy just
had
wanted
hots
to bang
for
her so bad, and she's like,
Oh, it's
"No,
just-
it's not going to happen. We're not doing
was
it."
drinking.
And
Why
he
would
went
they
drinking.
do that? Why would they even do that to themselves?
Yeah. Why would you
Both
put
sides.
yourself-
Exactly, because he really thought she was going to change her mind when they got to the room.
thought she'd
and she
cave.
did not. She's like, "No, I'm not here for you."
I mean, I know how aggressive dudes are, and if I was ever in that situation as a young single dude who loved to vacation, I would still not do that. Dudes are way too aggressive, and the expectations are so high.
Somebody's asking what are the comments on this. When I was reading the comments, people were not calling her out. When Eric first showed me the comments of the TikTok girl who was giving the wrong advice to other girls, acting like, I'm not going to sleep with you, and then what? He didn't even hit on me. People in the video
wanna try
were
and
not
find it?
saying.
I found it through on Twitter, Wild Content, and it's got great videos. If you're just bored, Wild
How's that spelled?
Content.
Is it WILD?
Yep,
Yeah.
Wild and then Content. But if you scroll down, you'll find it.
Okay.
This one said at no cap fights. Sometimes there's
No cap
I know,
fights.
sometimes there's fights in there and crazy
God, that
stuff.
stuff makes
Stories.
me so
But
uncomfortable.
No
wild
cap.
content is lots of fun.
Okay.
If you're looking for time to kill, some stuff not suitable for kids.
Yeah.
I
Right,
would
it's a
think- I
bunch
would
of kids
think
beating
none
each
of
other
it-
up in school,
I would
probably.
think none of
Well,
it's
no,
suitable
there's-
for kids.
Well, I mean, if you're over 18,
Yes.
just to be safe. There's all
Okay.
kinds of car wrecks and kids saying stupid stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Coming up next, we'll recap what Bailey Day is all about. If you're just tuning in for the first time today here on The Roula and Ryan Show, we celebrate Bailey's retirement. What's going on? You'll find out the scoop next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
All right, I want to highlight Bailey Day here on the Roula and Ryan Show and on 104.1 KRBE all day today. We are raising money for the Positive Play program at Texas Children's Hospital. Positive is spelled P-A-W, like for a paw of a dog. This is the team of super animals that they have trained for a year and a half, almost 2 years. These dogs are born into service. They are facility dogs. They're not comfort animals. They're not therapy dogs. They are facility trained animals, which means each one of the fur babies, which are fur superhumans, that are trained for the hospital are trained in different areas of the hospital. The transplant department.
Just
You've
like the
got cancer
hospital's laid
ward.
out, like by floors. They're laid out by different illnesses, different battles that children are fighting. And it's amazing that it does cost like $800,000 to train these animals.
Yeah, the working life of this animal is $800,000 to cover the
Bailey
costs.
retires, we would like to raise funds to get the
next generation of dogs.
And think about it. If everybody listening to KRBE right now, everybody listening, what's $1 going to hurt you? You can text 51555, and then in the text field, just write KRBE. Takes you. It's so simple, y'all. I did this myself. You just immediately get a link to make a donation.
You can just do a one-time donation, right?
Yeah, you can make a one. You can do a monthly donation, or you can do a one-time donation. But if everybody just $1, $5, whatever, and we would cover the cost.
What a great way for Bailey to retire on, you know?
Yeah, honor Bailey.
And on a high note right there.
And if you're just joining our show, and this is the first you're hearing about it, in the 7 o'clock hour of our show today, Bailey and Adair, who's going to be her mama, who is her mama, but is going to be her mama now that she's retiring. We're in the studio. You can follow us on all of our social media platforms at KRBE, and you can see our visit with Bailey. And Crystal is one of our listeners who called in and told us the sweet story of her 5-year-old nephew, Damien, who's forever 5. He had brain cancer at Texas Children's, and Bailey and another facility dog named Elsa really lifted his spirits and helped him get through like the next IV and the next.
I think when she said that he was about to ring the bell,
He
when you get the family, you got like
he was
50
overwhelmed.
people, overwhelmed until he saw Bailey.
I was just
Bailey helped
talking
him
to
do
her out
that.
in the hallway about a story that she didn't get a chance to tell on the air. How normally, she's always got Bailey on a leash, and she was getting ready to leave, and she's like, I had Bailey off the leash, and she made a beeline right into a room that had like a baby in, what do you call it? The incubator, not the incubator, whatever.
I know what you mean.
That
In the bassinet?
Yeah, in that machine, and there was a mother in there crying, and Bailey just knew instinctively to go in that room and comfort that mother. And that was just like, oh my God. And the mother explained to her, she's like, I'm a first-time mom. I'm here all alone. My husband can't afford to be here. Oh my God, this just changed my whole outlook.
Oh,
that's another thing. We are so lucky to have Texas Children's here.
Right
Yes.
here, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Like,
lives
We
that
don't
are
have to get a
saved.
hotel room to get care for our kids in the medical center here in Houston, Texas, like so many people do. 51555 is the text number. Just text the letters KRBE and follow the prompts from there. And we are celebrating the career and retirement of Bailey by raising funds for the Positive Play program. And if you want to see them on Instagram, follow them on Instagram. It's positive, PAWSITIVE _play. TCH for Texas Children's Hospital.
Sam's going to do a spotlight, right?
Yeah, at 11:04, just going into more details of why it's so important that we help donate to get these dogs into the hospitals.
And Kevin and Audrey, they came in early.
Yeah, they
this
came in
morning to
early
talk
as
with Adair
well.
and Bailey,
Because
so-
obviously Bailey can't hang out
Yeah,
with us all day
he's
long.
going to go to his
right?
retirement.
No.
She's
Bailey
going to go to
got a
a
lot
retirement
going
party.
on.
Yeah.
Does she have like a little hat? A retirement hat?
I'm sure she
Well, she said that they did one where all the dogs were there. And everybody, it was almost like, when...
But all the mascots get together for like
Yeah.
Orbit's birthday this weekend.
Yeah.
I wish we could have watched that live.
Oh, I
Because
know.
all
See
the
them all,
campuses
hang
of
out.
Texas Children's has a facility animal, so they all got together and celebrate Bailey's retirement. Again, the text number is 51555, and you just text the letters KRBE. Real quick, we are 32 Thursdays. Today's Thursday. 32 weeks from today is Christmas Day.
Oh, my God.
Ew,
And
Roula,
Netflix
who
is
counts
stressing
like
me
that?
out, man.
Start buying
I
presents.
had to look that up.
Just teasing.
Because yesterday at the upfronts for Netflix, they announced that they are going to be the home of NFL's Christmas Day games for the next 3 years. They
And
got
guess
that
who's
contract.
playing on Christmas?
The Texans this year?
Yeah.
Yep, they're playing.
Oh, we are the Christmas
They're playing
game?
the Ravens,
Oh,
yeah.
because the
Baltimore.
schedule came out yesterday. I didn't
It
look
did
at the whole
last night
thing.
at 7.
I'm telling you, they have a really tough schedule.
It really is.
I heard
The
it was like
Texans-
the 4th hardest one in
Yeah.
the...
Yeesh.
The preseason
League,
kicks off August
yeah.
1st.
I just don't want to believe their press. Like, just because they're picked to possibly make it to the Super Bowl, it's like you still got to play.
Right.
And if you
Yeah.
start believing
Says get
your
out
press,
They're going to have 4 night
hype.
games, 3 appearances on NBC this season, and some of the other highlights: 2 midweek games, including the matchup against the Ravens on
like
Christmas
I don't mind
Day.
games being on like Netflix or Hulu or something,
Apple
Amazon.
TV.
It just for me, I like to go back. I like to channel surf.
And you can't because
You
you
gotta
are out
leave
of the
the
app
app.
and then go
Like
back
right now,
into the
I'm
app.
watching NBA not finals yet, but playoffs, and I'm watching the Astros, so I'm going back and forth. But if all of a sudden that game's on Netflix,
You gotta-
hey Netflix, I gotta try and go in there. I gotta
And
stay
then
on
you've
it.
got to
Yeah.
exit it, and then
That's not. It's not. fun. You
WWE's
can't
doing
channel
that.
surf.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw, they're moving to Netflix next
Yeah.
year. It's like, I don't know.
And it's funny that Netflix has an upfront because we're only used to hearing that of the alphabet networks like ABC, NBC, CBS. But yes, Netflix and all these different streaming platforms do their upfronts to show you what's coming up. And Happy Gilmore 2 has been confirmed. There are not any details like casting or release date, but Adam Sandler was talking about this recently in an interview, how long he's been working on Happy Gilmore 2.
I got a little scoop for you, so I know who's going to be his caddy. I went and saw Nick Schwartzen play at the Improv. And he announced, he goes, I'm going to be the caddy.
Oh,
and we
cool.
start filming. So Nick Schwartzen's going to be Happy Gilmore's caddy.
Here's Adam Sandler talking about that.
And we're working on it. Me and Hurley are diligently trying to make a good reason for everyone to come and to watch and have a good time. Netflix is excited about it. And so we're working on it. We got some good ideas.
Is there a time frame for this? How does this work when you're writing a script?
Well, I'm shooting this movie now, and then when I get home in a little while, I call up Hurley. We get in the room and jam. Now we've been jamming, and we have a million ideas already. We just got to make it a movie and make sure we're excited about people, enjoying it. It's important. It's important. We love Happy Gilmore. We don't want to let anybody down. People have talked to me about this for many years. We're going to work hard and make sure it's good.
I'm looking forward to it. And
He's just like his normal self in all of his movies. That is a perfect example.
No, not everything. He just put out a sci-fi movie called Spaceman, and I love sci-fi.
I just want to watch his
I had to turn it
movies.
off.
I don't want to
so
watch
bad.
his serious stuff.
Yeah.
I did like Murder Mystery with Jennifer Aniston. I watched both of them.
Yeah, those were cute.
I
like those.
I don't really think we need a Happy Gilmore 2.
No,
I know, it's almost like you want to
too
let
much
somebody
pressure.
down.
Too
Yeah,
much pressure.
you will
Wow.
let somebody down because the expectation is too crazy.
It's going to ruin it.
The other thing that Netflix announced yesterday is that Will Ferrell is going to play a fictional legend of the game of golf. It's going to be a comedy called Golf.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It will also star Rami Youssef.
Did you see the trailer for Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon? They both go to like this state somewhere. Will's daughter's getting married, and I guess Reese's sister or something's getting married, and they double booked at the hotel. And Will Ferrell's like, if my baby daughter is not on that deck out there, I'm going to push your bride in the water and
So
stuff.
it's like Bride Wars, but it's from the parents' perspective, not the bride perspective.
Yeah, because I don't think Reese was the mom. I think she was like a sister or something. I got to see the trailer again.
Okay.
But those two are competing. Because at first I watched it, I'm like, are they together?
Did you ever see Bride
Sounds
Wars,
cute.
Sam?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, they
It's
were
gonna be
like
on
the
Amazon.
Plaza Hotel on June the
On
6th
Amazon?
or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's going to be on Amazon. So you have to go to the movie theater for it.
Cool.
There's like a gnat in
And
here.
Ryan Show
I killed one
on
earlier.
Yeah, we have gnats in here.
with what's going down.
Sorry, what's
funny
going
you
down
say
in the
that.
studio, Ryan? I think there's food somewhere we can't see it.
And that's the number one reason why we get gnats. And I was reading
where
this
is
article
it?
on Click to Houston about Houston has a serious gnat problem right now, and they said the best way is to make sure the area is cleaned. So that's not going to happen in
Why do
the
we have so many
KRB
pencils in
studios.
here? I haven't seen pencils like this since.
Yeah, why don't they
grade
just get
school.
a chalkboard
You got
in
like
here?
5
My
pencils
God,
over there,
it's so
Kevin.
ridiculous.
I do. You know
Are you
what?
a pencil guy?
No, I take them and I use them for marking drywall. So I go through them a
Kevin's a
lot.
pencil thief.
I mean, no, we need thieves. There's so many.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
we
like
need
5
more
There's
people
one
to
on the
steal
ground
them.
here. I was
There's
looking.
2 on the ground, actually, and a Sharpie.
Who the hell uses pencils?
Let's cover this story real quick. HISD state-appointed superintendent Mike Miles. Every day it's something more unlikable about this guy. So he's earning $380,000. Meanwhile, he's firing teachers who are Teacher of the Year for budget reasons. His 12-person cabinet, along with select central office administrators, round out Houston Independent School District's 25 highest earners. Most notably, he has 37 employees that are earning more than $200,000. Meanwhile, he's cutting teachers' jobs while he's got all his buddies making tons and tons of money.
It's who you know.
Yeah, it really is.
In my head.
Yeah, I know. There's going to be a protest on Saturday at City Hall, 10 a.m. if you want to protest against Mike Miles. Astros starter Ronel Blanco, I can't say his
Blanco.
right name. Blanco. Yeah, he was suspended for 10 games by Major League Baseball after he was ejected from his start against the A's for having a foreign substance
He
on
didn't
his
even fight
glove.
it. He's like, if I just go now, I'll miss one start. Everybody I've talked to or watched on the figureheads and stuff, pitchers of baseball, they're saying this is BS. The guy he had nothing on his hand
No.
to screw up the pitches. And actually, the pitch that he likes the most it would be it would hurt him if
detrimental to have something sticky on the ball.
Astros manager,
I believe his changeup would not work as well with that, so it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. So the manager and Blanco are both saying it was from rosin, which is a legal substance. It got mixed with sweat, kind of made it cakey.
It was hot in there too. I saw people sweating, like both teams, like their jerseys were going.
Listen,
through.
I don't know what's going on in Minute Maid Park. Who's in charge of the AC? I don't know if you have to have that roof open for sun on the grass, and then you're all closing it in time to get the AC to condition the whole park. But if I go to another game and I'm sweating to death, I'm going to boycott my tickets.
I know, it's like
so hot.
Then you're the only one that loses.
I'll sell
Boycott
them.
your tickets.
I got tickets for Friday Night Fireworks. Who wants them? Text me at 37530. I'll let you buy them from me.
I'll let you buy it. I'll let you buy them from me.
Hey, man, I paid for those tickets.
Yeah, but you just made it sound like
I'll let you.
Oh, yeah.
You may
Let me
have
say it
the
again.
privilege of
I got
owning
2
Roula's
tickets for Friday Night Fireworks.
Are you
going to
sign them
sell them
too?
to you at 37530?
Signature on them?
Whatever. I'm already mad about the AC. I don't even know if it's going to be hot in there or not.
It was hot Monday and Tuesday.
How many games did I go to in the last 3 years of sweating to death? It's like I was working out and I wasn't working.
So if you're willing to pay top dollar, you can put your buns where Roula's would have been.
That's right. Friday Night Fireworks, man. That's a bonus under a bonus. Okay.
You have to move the seat, though?
No, these are great seats.
I mean, you have to move on the fireworks because these
are seats where you're going to stay in your seat for the fireworks because where they are, they're not in the way.
Oh, nice.
Because sometimes you are sitting somewhere, they open the roof, and you can't sit there because of the fireworks. Anyway, okay, roses on the Roula and Ryan show. This is between two sisters, but helping each other out, not betraying each other. Hannah, Shannon, and Stuart. Find out what happened there on the Roula and Ryan show.